Everything looks good here. Let's go to Team 1, Clay Dean and Riley Kittle, followed by Walker and Ben at 2. Riley Shelton and Wick Kitchens, be ready to ride in at 3. Ruby Magnus and Cody McCluskey, you're out at 4. Mason and Cole at 5. One team rides out. The next team rides right on in for me, guys. That draw is posted, and we're live on Global, so please know your team number and be ready to rope. Steer 2 is in Arena 2. 10-second barrier, no cutoff. The top 15 to the short round. Walker and Ben, you're in the box. Team 2, let's ride on in for me, guys. They're going to be clean, 7 and 58, 758. Let's go to Walker Guy and Ben at 2. Riley Shelton and Wick Kitchens, be ready at 3. Ruby Magnus and Cody McCluskey, you're out at 4. Mason and Cole at 5. Carson Brown, Gus Mosley, you're 6. Sam Miller and Will Smith at 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once again, team, when the team before you rides out, the next team ride right on in for me, so we're ready to rope. Riley and Witt, you're in the box. Team 3. They're going to be clean, 6 and 83, 683. Let's go to Riley Shelton and Witt Kitchens, roping at 3. Ruby Magnus and Cody McCluskey, you're 4. Mason Stephen, Cole Petrowski, be ready at 5. Brown and Mosley at 6. Miller and Smith at 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ruby and Cody, you can ride in. They're going to be clean, 772, 772. This is Ruby and Cody, Team 4. Mason and Cole will be ready at 5. Carson and Gus, you're out at 6. Sam Miller, Will Smith at 7. Brad Henderson and Blaine Caldwell at 8, 9, 10, 10.1, 11, and 12. Mason and Cole, you're in the box. No time. This is going to be Mason and Cole at 5. Carson Brown and Gus Mosley be ready at 6. Sam Miller, Will Smith at 7. Henderson and Caldwell at 8. Corkle and Davis be ready at 9. Carson and Gus, you're in the box. With the leg is 15 flat. Let's go to Carson and Gus at 6. Sam Miller, Will Smith be ready at 7. Henderson and Caldwell, you're out at 8. 9's going to be Jade and Ryan. Garrett and Brett at 10. 10.1's Austin and Caden. Sam and Will, you can ride in. No time. Let's go to Sam Miller, Will Smith at 7. 8's going to be Brad and Blaine. Jade and Ryan, you're out at 9. 10's Garrett, Chick, and Brett. Austin and Caden at 10.1. Winters and Luke be ready at 11. Brad and Blaine, right on in. No time. Let's go to Brad and Blaine at Team 8. Once we get the arena clear, 9's going to be Jade and Ryan. Garrett and Brett at 10. 10.1's Austin and Caden. Rance and Luke at 11. Ryder and Douglas, you're out at 12. Jade and Ryan, you can run in. Clean run, 863. Well, let's go to Jade and Ryan at 9. 10 is going to be Garrett and Brett. 10.1 is Austin and Caden. 11 is going to be Rance and Luke. Ryder and Douglas be ready at 12. 13 is going to be Coleman and Dodge. Kenyon and Ben at 14. Riley and Case at 15. Jade Corkle and Ryan Davis, Team 9. Garrett and Brett, you can run in. Clean run of a 690. 690. Let's go to Garrett, Chick, and Brett at Team 10. 10.1 is going to be Austin and Caden. Rance, Winters, and Luke at 11. 12 is Ryder and Douglas. Coleman, Packer, Dodge Hare at 13. Kenyon and Ben be ready at 14. Blaine Caldwell, you're new to the entry office, please. Blaine Caldwell, Austin and Caden, you can run in. Clean run of an 8 and 64. 864. Let's go to Austin and Caden, 10.1. 11 is going to be Rance and Luke. Ryder and Douglas at 12. 13 is going to be Coleman and Dodge. Kenyon and Ben at 14. Riley Kittle and Case Key at 15. Rance and Luke, right on in. Clean run, 805. 805. Let's go to Rance and Luke at 11. Ryder and Douglas at 12. 13 is going to be Coleman and Dodge. Kenyon and Ben at 14. 15 is going to be Riley Kittle and Case Key. Colton and Cody at 16. Ryder and Doug, you can run in. They're going to go out with a no time. Let's go to Ryder and Douglas at 12. 13 is going to be Coleman and Dodge. Kenyon and Ben at 14. Riley Kittle and Case Key at 15. Colton and Cody at 16. Coleman and Dodge right on in. 13's in the box. No time. Let's go to 13. Coleman, Packard, and Dodge Hare. 14 is going to be Kenya, Pinnell, and Ben. 15's Riley Kittle and Case Key. Colton and Cody be ready at 16. Wright and Clark at 17. Dean and Sweeten, you're out at 18. Kenyon and Ben, you can run in. No time. Let's go to Kenyon and Ben, roping at 14. Riley and Case, be ready at 15. Colton and Cody, you're 16. Wright and Clark at 17. Dean and Sweeten at 18. England Robertson at 19. Ryan and Gus, be ready at 20. Riley and Case, right in. 14, 11 including. Let's go to Riley and Case at 15. Colton and Cody Beardy at 16. Ryan and Corey, you're out at 17. Clay and Zach at 18. Waylon and Cooper at 19. 20 through 25. Be ready, guys. Colton and Cody right on in. 16th in the box. Clean run of a 6 and 68. 668. Let's go to Colton and Cody. Team 16. Ryan and Corey at 17. 18 is going to be Clay Dean and Zach. Waylon and Cooper at 19. Ryan and Gus at 20. Sean and West, you're 21. Let's roll this one to go to Ryan and Corey. Team 17 in the box. Clay and Zach, you can run in. No time. This is going to be Clay and Zach at 18. 19 is Waylon and Cooper. Ryan and Gus at 20. Sean and West at 21. Clay Dean and JD at 22. Brad and Cole at 23. Clean run, 7 and 32. Let's go to Waylon and Cooper at 19. 20 is going to be Ryan and Gus. Sean and West at 21. We'll roll 22, so Brad and Cole be ready at 23. Blaine and Caden at 24. Ryan and Gus, trot it in for me. With a leg is 1387 including. Let's go to Ryan and Gus at 20. Sean and West at 21. 23 is going to be Brad and Cole. Blaine and Caden at 24. Colton and Matt at 25. Casper and Maverick at 26. Sean and West, you can run in. Clean run, 802. 802. This is going to be Sean and West at 21. 23 is Brad and Cole. Blaine and Caden at 24. Colton and Matt at 25. Casper and Maverick at 26. Luke and Zach at 27. Rance and Cross at 28. Blaine Caldwell, you're new to the entry office, please. Blaine Caldwell. Brad and Cole, you can run in. Clean run, 857, 857. Let's go to Brad and Cole, team 23. 24 is going to be Blaine and Caden, Colton and Matt at 25. Casper and Maverick at 26. Luke and Zach at 27. Rance and Cross at 28. Rance Winners, you're also needed at the entry office. Rance Winners. Blaine and Caden, you can run in. No time. Let's go to Blaine and Caden, team 24. Once we get the arena clear, 25 is going to be Colton and Matt. Casper and Maverick at 26. Luke and Zach at 27. Rance and Cross at 28. Walker and Colby at 29. After team 29, we're going to get Colton and Cody, Clay and JD. Colton and Matt, you can run in. Clean run of an 8 and 57. 857. This is going to be Colton and Matt, team 25. Casper and Maverick, be ready at 26. 27 is Luke and Zach. Rance and Cross at 28. Walker and Colby at 29. Colton and Cody at 16. Clay and JD at 22. Walter and Douglas will be out at 30. Casper and Maverick, you can run in. Clean run of a 7 and 45. 745. Let's go to Casper and Maverick at 26, Luke and Zach at 27, Rance and Cross at 28, Walker and Colby at 29. Luke and Zach, you can ride in. Clean run 7 and 64, 764. Let's roll this team. Let's go to Rance and Cross, team 28 in the box. Walker and Colby be ready at 29. Walker and Colby, you can ride in. No time. Let's go to Walker, Smith, and Colby Corkle at 29. Colton and Cody at 16. Clay and JD at 22. Luke and Zach at 27. Colton and Cody, right on in. 16's in the box. No time. This is going to be Colton and Cody, team 16, followed by Clay and JD at 22, Luke and Zach at 27, Walter and Douglas at 30. What about Clay Dean and JD, team 22? Cody McCluskey, we need you on the hillside in Arena 1, please. You've got an extra run. We need you to run it. Let's go to Clay Dean and JD at 22, Luke and Zach at 27, Walter and Douglas at 30. Luke and Zach, you can ride in. No time. This will be team 27, Luke and Zach. $8.89. Let's go to Walker and Douglas at 30. 31 is going to be Jason, Justin, Garrett, and Case at 32. Cash and Riley at 33. 34 is going to be Colton and Tristan. 35 is Waylon and Corey, followed by Colton and Cody. Jason, Justin, round in. 31's in the box. Clean run of at 8:58. 8 and 58. Let's go to Jason, Justin at 31. Garrett and Casey ready at 32. Cash and Riley at 33. 34 is going to be Colton and Tristan. Waylon and Corey at 35. Colton and Cody at team 16. Garrett and Case, right on in. Clean run of a 7.99, 7 and 99. This is going to be Garrett and Case at 32. 33 is going to be Cash and Riley. Colton and Tristan at 34. Waylon and Corey at 35. Followed by 16, Colton and Cody. 36 is Nick and Gus. 7, 8, 9, be ready. Cash and Riley, you can write in. No time. Let's go to Cash and Riley. 33, Colton and Tristan at 34. Waylon and Corey, 35. Colton and Cody at 16. Colton and Tristan, Team 34, you can write in. Clean run of an 885, 885. This is Colton Smith and Tristan Brazil at 34. 35 is going to be Waylon Engel and Corey Clark. Colton Alton, Cody McCluskey at 16. 36 is Nick and Gus. Austin and Dodge at 37. Andy and West at 38. Waylon and Corey, you can write in. With the leg is 13 and 10. 13, 10. Let's go to Waylon and Corey, Team 35. Colton and Cody at 16. Nick and Gus at 36. Austin and Dodge at 37. Andy and West at 38. Colton and Cody, write it in for me, please. Clean run, 846. 846. This is Colton and Cody McCluskey. Let's go to Nick and Gus, 36 in the box. Nick and Gus, Team 36, you can write in. No time. We're back on track here at 36, Nick and Gus. 37 is going to be Austin and Dodge. Andy and West at 38. Levi and JD at 39. Austin and Dodge, you can write in. Clean run, 834. Let's go to Austin and Dodge at 37. Andy and West at 38. Levi and JD at 39. Ryan and Cole at 40. Andy and West, right on in. Clean run, 6 and 15, 615. Let's go to Andy and West, Team 38. 39 is going to be Levi and JD. 40 is Ryan and Cole. Carson and Cooper at 41. Kenyon and Caden at 42. Casper and Matt at 43. Levi and JD, you can ride in. $973. Let's go to Levi and JD at 39. 40 is going to be Ron and Cole. Carson and Cooper at 41. Kenyon and Caden at 42. Casper and Matt at 43. Cole and Luke at 44. Ryan and Cole, you can ride in. We're going to be clean, but going to be your 1766, including 1766. Let's go to Ryan and Cole, team 40. Carson and Cooper at 41. Kenyon and Caden, 42. Casper and Matt at 43. Cole and Luke at 44. Carson and Cooper, you can ride in. Clean run of an 892. Let's go to Carson and Cooper, team 41. 42 is going to be Kenyon and Caden. Casper and Matt at 43. Cole and Luke at 44. Colton and Cross at 45. Ryan and Maverick, you're out at 46. 47, 8, 9, and 50, be ready. Kenyon and Caden, you can run in. No time. Let's go to Kenyon and Caden at 42. Casper and Matt, be ready at 43. Cole and Luke at 44. Colton and Cross at 45. Ryan and Maverick, you're out at 46. Clean but a barrier, 1612. 1612. Let's go to Casper and Matt at 43. Cole and Luke at 44. Colton and Cross 45. Ryan and Maverick 46. Walker and Ryder at 47. Cole and Luke, you can run in. 847. Let's go to Cole and Luke at 44. Colton and Cross, be ready at 45. Ryan and Maverick at 46. Walker and Ryder at 47. Blaine and Justin at 48. Jaden Colby at 49. Colton and Cross, team 45. You can ride in. They're going to go out with a no time there. Well, let's go to team 45. Colton and Cross, 46 is going to be Ryan and Maverick. Walker and Ryder at 47. Blaine and Justin, 48. Ryan and Maverick, you can run in. 682, clean. Let's go to Ryan and Maverick, 46. 47 is going to be Walker and Ryder. Blaine and Justin at 48. 49's Jade and Colby. Clinton Treston at 50. Walker and Ryder, you can run in. Clean run, 771. 771. Let's go to Walker and Ryder at 47. 48 is going to be Blaine and Justin. Jaden Colby at 49. Clinton Treston at 50. Austin and Corey at 51. Blaine and Justin, you can run in. Clean run, 7 flat. Will Smith, you're going to need at the entry office, please. Will Smith. Let's go to Blaine and Justin at 48. 49 is going to be Jaden Colby, Clinton Treston at 50. Austin and Corey, 51. Jason Will at 52. Waylon and Wes at 53. We're down to the bottom, guys. If you've got more than one run left here in Arena 1, just stay right here with us. We will drag after this round. Jaden Colby, you can ride in. No time. Let's go to Jaden Colby at 49. Clinton Treston, be ready at 50. Austin and Corey at 51. Jason Will at 52. Waylon and Wes at 53. Let's roll this team. Let's go Clint Sumners and Treston Brazil at 50 in the box. I got Jaden Colby. Team 49. Clinton Treston, you can run in at 50. Clean run, 803. 803. This is Clint Sumners and Treston, team 50. 51 is going to be Austin and Corey. Jason Will at 52. Waylon and Wes at 53. Let's roll this one. Let's go Austin and Corey, team 51 in the box. This is Clinton Treston, team 50. Austin and Corey at 51. You can ride in. No time. Let's go to Austin and Corey at 51. 52 is going to be Jason Will. Waylon and Wes at 53. Levi and Cooper at 54. Let's go to Jason Will and team 52. Waylon and Wes at 53. You can ride in. 1280, including your leg. 1280. Let's go to Waylon and Wes at 53. Levi and Cooper at 54. Walker and Dodge at 55. Cash and Caden at 56. Levi and Cooper, you can ride in. Clean run of a 769. This is going to be Levi and Cooper at 54. 55 is Walker and Dodge. 56 is Cash and Caden. Casper and Cross at 57. Walker and I don't think Dodge is back around. Clean run. We'll get you guys here in a few. Let's go to Walker and Dodge at 55. We're going to roll this one. Dodge isn't back. So 56, Cash Cook and Caden Tinsley. You guys right on in. 56. Casper and Cross at 57. You can ride in, followed by Ryan and Brett at 58. Colton and Maverick at 59. Clean run of a 978. This is Casper and Cross at 57. Ryan and Brett at 58. Colton and Maverick at 59. After 59, let's go to Austin and Corey, Levi and Cooper, Walker and Dodge. They're going to take another time. This is Ryan and Brett at 58. Colton and Maverick at 59. Austin and Corey at 51. Levi and Cooper at 54. Walker and Dodge at 55. Colton and Maverick, you can ride in. $860. This is Colton and Maverick at 59. Austin and Corey 51. Levi and Cooper at 54. Walker and Dodge at 55. Austin and Corey, you can ride in. Clean run at 682. 682. Well, let's do 51. Austin and Corey, Levi and Cooper at 54. Walker and Dodge at 55. Justin and Ryder at 60. Levi and Cooper, you can ride in. No time. Let's go Levi, Walter and Cooper at 54. Walker and Dodge at 55. Justin and Ryder at 60. Garrett and Matt at 61. Kenyon and JD at 62. 63 through 8. You guys be ready. Walker and Dodge, you can ride in. With the leg is 1372. Let's go to Walker and Dodge at 55. Justin and Ryder at 60. Garrett and Matt at 61. Kenyon and JD at 62. Rance and Riley at 63. Tristan and Douglas, you're out at 64. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we'll drag. Justin and Ryder, you can ride in. Clean run, but a barrier is 1661. 1661. We're going to go to Justin and Ryder, team 60, followed by Garrett and Matt at 61. Kenyon and JD at 62. Rance and Riley at 63. Tristan and Douglas at 64. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Garrett and Matt, you can ride in. 727 clean, 727. Let's go to Garrett and Matt at 61. Kenyon and JD at 62. Rance and Riley at 63. Tristan and Douglas, you're out at 64. Carson and Corey at 65. Kenyon and JD, you can ride in. No time. Let's go to Kenyon and JD at 62. 63 is going to be Rance and Riley. Tristan and Douglas at 64. Carson and Corey at 65. Nick and Wes at 66. Austin and Cooper at 67. Coleman and Witt, you'll end the round. Rance and Riley, you can ride in. 883. Let's go to Rance and Riley, 63. Tristan and Douglas at 64. Carson and Corey, 65. Nick and Wes at 66. Tristan and Douglas, you can ride in. 675, clean, 675. Let's go to Tristan and Douglas at 64. Carson and Corey at 65. Nick and Wes at 66. Carson and Corey, you can ride in. 838. Let's go to Carson and Corey, 65. Nick and Wes at 66. Austin and Cooper at 67. Coleman and Witt at 68. We'll drag. $825, clean, $825. Let's go to Nick and Wes at 66. Austin and Cooper at 67. Coleman and Witt at 68. Clean run of at 842. Let's go to Austin and Cooper at 67. Coleman and Witt at 68. Coleman and Witt, you can ride in. 1878. Let's go to Coleman and Witt at 68. $16.85. Let's drag. Mason and Cole at 5. You can ride in. No time. Let's go to Mason and Cole, Team 5 with a 23 and 22. Brad and Blaine at 8. Austin and Caden, 10.1. Riley and Case at 15. Waylon and Cooper at 19. Taking the top 15. We had 29 come back. Brad and Blaine, you can ride in. 576 clean. You're going to be 28.98. It's currently high team back. Well, let's go to Brad and Blaine, Team 8 with a 17.33. Austin and Caden at 10.1. Riley and Case at 15. Waylon and Cooper at 19. Ryan and Gus at 20. Sean and Wes at 21. Casper and Maverick at 26. Clean run, 7 and 90. You're 25-23. Let's go to Austin and Caden with a 16-33. Riley and Case at 15. Waylon and Cooper at 19. Ryan and Gus at 20. Sean and Wes at 21. 26, 7, 30, and 34. Be ready. Riley and Case, you can ride in. With a leg is 13.97, including your 30-30. 30-30. Let's go to Riley and Case with a 16-26. Roping at 15. Waylon and Cooper at 19. Ryan and Gus, you're at 20. Sean and Wes at 21. Casper and Maverick at 26. Luke and Zach at 27. 34, 5, and 6. Be ready. Waylon and Cooper, you can ride in. Clean run of a 6 and 58. That's going to make you 22.84. You got a high team back. Let's go to Waylon and Cooper with a 22.76. Ryan and Gus at 20. Sean and Wes at 21. Casper and Maverick at 26. Luke and Zach at 27. Ryan and Gus, you can ride in. And they're going to be clean, 7 and 12. You're 29.88. That's currently sitting fourth. Let's go to Ryan and Gus with a 20.44, followed by Sean and Wes at 21, Casper and Maverick at 26, Luke and Zach at 27, Walker and Douglas at 30. Sean and Wes, you can ride in. 7.16 clean. You're 27.60. That goes to third back. Let's go to Sean and Wes with an 18.29, followed by Casper and Maverick at 26. Luke and Zach at 27. Walker and Douglas at 30. Colton and Tristan, be ready at 34. Casper and Maverick, you can ride in. Clean run, 9.04. That's going to make you 27.33. That goes to third high call. Let's go to Casper and Maverick, team 26 with a 16.06. Luke and Zach at 27. Walker and Douglas at 30. Colton and Tristan, 34. Waylon and Corey, 35. Nick and Gus at 36. Luke and Zach, you can ride in. $7.50 clean. You're 23.56. That's going to make you second high call. Let's go to Luke and Zach with a 15.99, followed by Walker and Douglas at 30. Colton and Tristan, 34. Waylon and Corey, 35. Nick and Gus at 36. Walker and Douglas, you can ride in. 7.72. You're going to be 23.71. That's currently third high call. Let's go to Walker and Douglas with a 15.11, followed by Colton and Tristan at 34. Waylon and Corey at 35. No time. Let's go to Colton and Tristan, team 34 with a 19 and 52, followed by Waylon and Corey at 35, Nick and Gus at 36. This is Colton and Tristan with a 1952 for my Waylon and Corey at 35. Nick and Gus, be ready at 36. Waylon and Corey, right on in. They're going to be clean 676. You're 2628. That's currently 5th back. Let's go to Waylon and Corey with a 1602. Nick and Gus at 36. Austin and Dodge, be ready at 37. Levi and JD at 39. Casper and Matt at 43. Nick and Gus, you can ride in. With the leg, 1303, including your 2905. That's 9th back. Let's go to Nick and Gus with a 1673, followed by Austin and Dodge at 37. Levi and JD at 39. Casper and Matt at 43. Ryan and Maverick at 46. Walker and Ryder, be ready at 47. No time. This is Austin and Dodge, Team 37 with a 13 and 25, followed by Levi and JD at 39, Casper and Matt at 43, Ryan and Maverick at 46. Clean run, 944. You're going to be 2269. Your high team back, 22 and 69. Let's go to Levi and JD, Team 39 with a 25-13, followed by Casper and Matt at 43. Ryan and Maverick at 46. Walker and Ryder at 47. Jason Will at 52. $746 clean. That's going to make you a 32.59. That's currently 13th back. Let's go to Casper and Matt with a 21.37, followed by Ryan and Maverick at 46. Walker and Ryder at 47. Jason Will at 52. Ryan and Maverick, you can ride in. They're going to get them a leg, 12.06 including. That's going to make you 33.43. That's 14th back. Let's go to Ryan and Maverick, Team 46 with a 2026. Walker and Ryder at 47. Jason Will at 52. Walker and Dodge at 55. Cash and Caden at 56. $812 clean. You're 28.38. That's 9th back. Let's go to Walker and Ryder, Team 47 with a 14.36, followed by Jason Will at 52. Walker and Dodge at 55. Cash and Caden at 56. Jason Will, you can run in. 714. That's going to make you 2150. You moved a high team back. The cut's a 32.59. Let's go to Jason Will, Team 52 with a 18.89 for my Walker and Dodge at 55. 56 is going to be Cash and Caden, Ryan and Brett at 58. Colton and Maverick at 59. 63, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to end the round. If you do not have your entries in on that number 13, Ropers, if you can head to the entry office and get that taken care of for us, please. They're going to go out with a no time. Let's go to Walker and Dodge, Team 55 with a 23-19. Clean run of a 7 and 84. That's going to make you 3103. You guys are the cut. This is going to be Cash and Caden, Team 56 with the 1802. Last call on entries on that number 13 Ropers. Last call on entries. Ryan and Brett, Team 58. You can ride in. No time. Well, let's go to Ryan and Brett at 58 with a 1522. Colton and Maverick at 59. Rance and Riley at 63. Treston and Doug at 64. Carson and Corey at 65. Nick and Wes at 66. Austin and Cooper at 67 will end the round. Clean run, 784. You're going to be 2306, your fourth high call. The cut's at 30-30. Let's go to Colton and Maverick with a 1434, followed by Rance and Riley at 63. Treston and Douglas at 64. Carson and Corey at 65. Nick and Wes at 66. They're going to get them a leg 1544 including. That's going to make you 2978. Your 14th back. Let's go to Rance and Riley, Team 63 with a 1357. Once again, Ropers, if you do not have your entries in on that number 13, if you can, go get that taken care of. The books do close at the end of this round, Ropers. And it is a pick one, draw one. So when those books are closed in these four teams, they're closed. They're going to get them a leg 1289. You're going to be 2646. That's currently ninth back. The cut's at 2978. Let's go to Treston and Douglas with a 1595, followed by Carson and Corey at 65, Nick and Wes at 66. Maverick Lanzo, you're needed at the entry office, please. They're going to take a no time. Let's go to Carson and Corey, Team 65 with a 1554, followed by Nick and Wes at 66, Austin and Cooper at 67. Nick and West, you can run in. They're going to get them elect 1232 including. That's going to make you 2786. That goes to 12th back. 2905 is now the cut. Let's go to Nick and West with a 2486. They're going to get them elect 12 and 90. That's going to make you 3776, and that's going to be too long. We got Austin and Cooper with a 3811. If you do not have your entries in on that number 13, pick draw ropers. Last call on entries. This is the last team of this round. $8 and 20. You're 46.31. We'll drag and come back to our top 15. Waylon Engel and Corey Clark with a 29.05. You guys are the cut. Your top 15 is going to be Waylon Engel and Corey Clark, 29.05. 14th back, that's going to be Mason and Cole with a 28.98. 13th high call is Ryan and Maverick, 28.38. 12th back is Carson Brown and Corey Clark with a 27.86. 11th back is going to be Ryan and Gus, 27.60. Your top 10 is Sean Darnell and Wes Miller with a 27.33. 9th back is Rance Winters and Riley Kittle, 26.46. 8th high call, that's going to go to Colton Smith and Tristan Brazil with a 26.28. 7th back is Brad Henderson and Blaine Caldwell, 25.23. Your money runs is going to be Luke and Zach with a 23.71. 5th backs, Casper and Maverick, 23.56. 4th high call is going to be Ryan and Brett with a 23.06. 3rd back, Riley Kittle and Case Key, 22.84. 2nd high call, Austin Robertson and Dodge Hare, 22.69. And high team back, Walker Smith and Ryder Davis with a 21.50. We're going to pay 6 holes in the average. One fast time that does not place is going to win $600. First is going to pay $10,100. Second's $83.50. Third's going to pay $66.10. Fourth is going to pay $4,870. Fifth will pay $31.30, and sixth is going to pay $1,710. So that's 6 holes in the average. One fast time that does not place. And your top 15, Waylon and Corey, 29.05. You're going to start us out. No time. Well, let's go to Mason and Cole, your 14th high call with a 28.98. Clean run, 8 and 51. That's going to make you guys 37.49. You're going to go to number 1. Let's go to Ryan and Maverick, your 13th high call. You're 28.38. 9, 10 or faster to put you guys at first. Carson and Corey, you're going to be out next, followed by Ryan and Gus. No time? Well, let's go to your 12th high call. Carson Brown and Corey Clark with a 27.86. 9.62 or faster is what you guys are looking for. They're going to go out with a no time there. Let's go to your top 11. Ryan's coming back up. It'll be Ryan Wilberg and Gus Mosley with a 27.60. We've had one team catch. We're paying 6 in the average and one fast time that does not place. We're at your 11th high call. No time. Well, let's go to your top 10. It's Sean Darnell and Wes Miller with a 27.33. 10-15 or faster. We'll put you guys at number 1. Rance and Riley, you're going to be out next, followed by Colton and Tristan. We're clean 6 and 55. You're going to be 33.88. You go to first. It's Rance Winters and Riley Kittle. Your 9th high call. Your 26.46. 7:41 or faster is what you're looking for. Colton and Tristan, you're going to be out next. Brad and Blaine, be ready. With a leg, it's going to be 12.01. That's going to make you 38.47. That goes to third. Let's go to your 8th back. It's Colton Smith and Tristan Brazil with a 26.28. 7:59 or faster is what you're looking for. Brad and Blaine, be ready. Followed by Luke and Zach. Clean run of a 7:01. That's going to make you 33.29. You go to number 1. Let's go to Brad and Blaine. You're a 7th back. You're 25.23. 8:05 or faster is what you guys need to be. Luke and Zach, you're going to be out next, followed by Casper and Maverick. Clean run, 8:05. That's going to make you guys 33.28. You go to number 1. It's your money runs. It's going to be Luke and Zach with a 23.71. We've had 5 that's caught 4. We're going to pay 6 in the average and one fast time that does not place. This is Luke and Zach, 23.71. They're going to be clean, 8 and 53. That's going to make you 32.24. You're sitting number 1. You guys will get some money. Let's go to Casper and Maverick, your 5th high call. You're 23.56. 8.67 or faster will guarantee no less than 5th in the average, and that's going to pay 31.30. Clean run, 848. You're going to be 3204. You go to number 1. Here's your 4th high call. It's going to be Ryan and Brett Wilberg with a 2306. 897 or faster. Guaranteed eyes no less than 4th, and that's going to pay $48.70. No time? Well, let's go to 3rd high call. Riley Kittle and Case Key. You're 2284. 919 or faster is what you need to be to guarantee no less than 3rd, and that's going to pay $6,610. They're going to be clean 7 and 33. That's going to make you 30-17. You go to 1st with 2 to rope. It's Austin Robertson and Dodge Hare. Your 2nd high call. You're 2269. 747 or faster. We guarantee you guys no less than 2nd, and that's going to pay $8,350. $16.22 with the barrier is going to make you $38.91. Let's go to your high team back. Walker Smith and Ryder Davis with a $21.50. $8.66 or faster is what you need for $10,100. They're going to go out with a no time there. So first in the average, it's Riley Kittle and Case Key with a 30-17 on 4 for $10,100. Second's going to go to Casper and Maverick, 3204 on 4 for $83.50. Third's going to be Luke and Zach, 3224 on 4 for $66.10. Fourth is going to be Brad Henderson and Blaine Caldwell, 3328 on 4 for $48.70. Fifth in the average is Colton Smith and Tristan Brazil, 3329 on 4 for $31.30. Sixth is going to go to Sean Darnell and Wes Miller, 33.88 on 4 for $17.40. Your fast time that did not place in the average was at 8:51. Mason and Cole, you're going to win $600. That draw on that number 13 has been posted, ropers. If you got an extra run, it's got to be paid for before it's roped. If you win something with it, you're only going to get half the money. We are 2 arenas. Second and third steer are back in Arena 2. We've got a 5-second barrier. You got to be $13.99 or faster to get to your second steer. You got to be $21.99 or faster to get to your third steer. So there's a $13.99 second cutoff in round 1, $21.99 second cutoff on 2 steers to get to your third one. 2 arenas. As soon as we get set, we will burn 2.